Alright. Right. This next demo. Oh, my neck. This next demo is called Shalnor Legends 2. I haven't played Shalnor Legends 1. We were asked to play this. It is another itch.io game, and it's another itch.io game that I couldn't play from the itch.io app. I had to download the files and execute them from my desktop or from my downloads folder. Let's see. This game features thunder sound flash effects, which can be harmful to people with epilepsy, and loud thunder sounds, which can be harmful to individuals with astrophobia. Please adjust them in the menu. You've been warned. You've been warned. Yeah. It's one ugly orc. One ugly orc. Trials of Thunder. Select E. Let's go. Oh my god. It's very Zelda-ish. How do I move? WASD. Oh, it's a WASD. Shalnor Legends 2 demo. Can I use my controller, please? That would be nice. Seems like a controller. I can. Right, so it is a Zelda-ish game. We got turnips, and this is just a tutorial thing. So I can block. Oh no, I can throw with mana. I have mana. Why do I say it's a Zelda-ish game? Because the grass looks like Zelda, and you can chop down grass to get things. You can roll. It's obviously not straight Zelda-ish, but this is the style that they are. Those older ones. Those top-down ones. You can roll in order to avoid the traps. Yeah, we figured that out. What are you? Interact. Blessings of Amuma. Increase your mana duration by 30%. Why would you not accept that, you madman? Oh no. So, Amuma is Ka's sister. I did not know eldritch gods could be related to one another. This is indeed an interesting development. I've gained much from Amuma, and yet I feel I have learned nothing, as if she has told me all the secrets in the world and erased them from my mind. But from what I did vaguely retain, it appears that none has ever come close to what I'm set out to do. Even though in the past the number of eldritch shrines were plenty, they still failed to even come close. This knowledge has given me a new air of confidence. Not only am I doing what I love, I'm also doing something that nobody else has ever done. There is no better feeling of validation. Alright then, the next shrine is in Azure Stone Summit. I'm only hoping that it does not belong to the one that I fear it belongs. Terrible. She's very bad at writing journals. Alright. I guess you can write as badly as you want. If you don't expect anybody else to read it. This zone has been discovered. You can now travel to this location from your map. Cool. Fast travel. Alright. We go in here? We can indeed. Every time you level up, you gain skill points. For this demo, you've been boosted to level 12. Spend your skill points wisely. Alright. It's pretty ugly menu right now. But, oh my god, her face is awful. I'm sorry, but it is. Vitality, mana, evasion chance, critical hit, attack speed. I love attack speed. You know I love attack speed. Damage resistance, mana regeneration. See in dark rooms requires 20, level 20, and strong potions. You're allowed to drink 2 strong stamina potions. 2 strong. My potions are too strong for you. My potions are too strong for you. They would kill a beast, let alone a man. Okay, we're going to get this. We're not allowed to get that. Alright, well, we're not going to get anything then. Please, potion seller. You're a scoundrel. Scoundrel potion seller. Are we invincible when we roll? We are not invincible when we roll. Food buffs help your stats. Interact. Give me a... We have some of these. Health orb will heal you for +5. Sure. We cooked it. No, we don't have onions. Alright, we don't have potatoes. Great. Nice. Potions are too strong for you, traveler. Going into battle. I need your strongest potions. Looking around always allows you, oh my god, allows you to see what lays ahead. Can be very advantageous in certain locations. Can we push a rock? Nope, we are not strong enough. Can we interact with Bill Cipher? Allow me to light your path through though the direction has changed, the path remains the same. Here's my blessing, should you accept it? Help of man orbs, 10% chance of dropping as light orbs. Accept the blessing, why not? Your determination is immense, a fine trait inherited by your strong bloodline. Here's my blessing, should you accept it? Sure. Don't see why people wouldn't be accepting stuff from these guys. Added to the map. Can't really do anything else, because we can't do anything with rocks. So, we just continue onwards. Very linear so far, even though it looks kind of open. Oh, dungeon, nice, okay. We got cookies on a plate. Chocolate chip, lovely. My bag is full. Interact, oh, hello. Don't mind me, I'm just the intern. Not allowed to murder him. Right, there's like a special thing on the floor there, but I'm not sure what it does. Seems to be nothing. And we're outside of the dungeon. Yeah, and we're back in the dungeon. Interesting. Or not. We got mushrooms. Chest. Rune of Possession. Allows you to possess statues, even creatures with weaker minds. Maybe perhaps like an intern. Which I guess is what we're going to do. We're going to possess the mind of the intern. We're going to make him wave at the other guy. The guy's going to open the door. And then we're going to change back and run through the open door. Maybe not an interesting start, but an interesting ability with lots of potential. Right? I think that's fair to say. Assuming direct control. Hello. Oh, a purple tiki. And I thought I'd seen everything. Alright, you may pass. Every dungeon has its own theme. The theme of this dungeon is that you play the whole thing as a tiki. Oh. You play the whole... Okay. So you don't change back. That's very strange. So now there's no combat. Just removed combat from the game. There's no way I'm gonna get through there in time. There's just no way. Not fast enough. So we need to move. Unless there's a run button I'm not aware of. Doesn't seem to be. Can't go in there. Okay. Oh, this is going to be tedious, isn't it? Oh dear. Yay! The whole thing has a tiki. What are these? They're going to move past me? Ah! I didn't get it in time. Oh my god! 45 damage, dude! About to get wrecked. Okay, well I can't get hit again. Oh, that's the end of intern tiki. Alright. Can we eat the cookies? Can this guy eat cookies? Oh no, well how was I supposed to know? Come on. Trial failed. You couldn't see. And we just trolled you. I took a 50-50 shot, dude. What do you want from me? I hate shit like that. That was just stupid. What's up here? Don't go in any rooms. There's evil tikis in them. I'm going in. Great. Yeah, this is not... It's not super great so far, having to load into all of these rooms for no reason. I feel like the game works, but it's not super well designed. Ye who read this, something... Hey, well, let me read it again. Alright, well, we can't get past there, obviously. That was good. Excellent. This is dumb. There are too many doors that you walk in and just immediately can't do anything. All right, that's my feedback. Stop that. Just don't do that. Make it circular, okay? You know how Dark Souls games and other Zelda games, you can kind of... It got me. I was just trying to not have to wait 25 minutes for the spikes up and down. No. Make it so that, you know, the kind of... It brings you back around, or you open up shortcuts to different areas. You don't just need 8 doors, and 7 of them are just nothing that you just can't do anything with. That's just bad. Excited to get to do all this again, just because the game decided that it was going to troll me. I guess I was supposed to see it from here, but I was a little bit distracted working on the spikes, but I still don't think that's a good excuse. Alright. I have to do it when it comes down here, right? Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, good. Great. You can see how he can only move in 8 directions. It's not like full 360. Yay! Now it's from the map. Oh no, we've got Fireball. Oh my god. This Tiki has Fireball now. And he leveled up. Oh yeah, because the other door, obviously. Couldn't just lead us back around. Yeah, well, we don't have teleport, so... We don't have run, sprint yet, so... Not much we can do about that. Can do that, though. Yay! Demo tutorial. I guess we go up here. Maybe we can destroy those things now. Oh, we can destroy these pots up here. We got some snowballs. We got some vinegar. Oh, they're just mana balls. Oh, my neck. Dude, my neck. Been really hurting lately. I need to... I need to stretch it a little bit. Was it this one with the purple thing? Let's read it this time. Ye who read the sign shall be as fragile as a twig. Oh, okay, so you're just going to make everything one-shot me, I see. I got hit. I just wanted to use the fireball. So I can't do anything. Okay. Cook here. Can cook. Still don't have anything. Oh, I can make crab and clam. Ah, now we can go here. We got... Oh, shit, son. Oh my god, it takes so long to cast, and you can't dodge roll or anything with this character. Remember when the game was like, hey, you can dodge roll, you can be... You're gonna be Shalnor, the orc, and then we just immediately became just a garbage version of the character? Isn't that the best way to do a demo? Like... Not have us play the demo, instead have us play as a character that you take over. Pretty weird decision, to be honest. Personally, I think that's pretty weird. I don't know why there needs to be 2 doors, one for the entrance, one for the exit, when you could very clearly just be a one-way gate right here. So you come into one door, you go around, and then you come back out the same door. Are you insane? Are you actually insane? Did we kill him? Okay. I mean, those guys are dead. They get just melted. Just ashed up. Alright. Some coinage. Yay. Yay. Lots of stuff to smash for some reason. Uh-oh. That one's a curly one. A garlic. Guess we're fighting vampires. Hurry up. We made it. Alright, and now we get to go back through this other area and out a new door. Gonna fight some people first, are we? Sure are. Oh my god, this sucks. Casting is so slow, and you've got to escape the fireballs first. This is pretty bad. It's really just like really slow. I wish it was just like. Why did you disappear? That was weird. This is how I disappear. You're dead. Meow. Yeah, I feel like it's pretty sluggish. I don't really get the design. Oh, I can sprint now. I'm like unlocking abilities as a character that I'm not even playing as. I mean, it's okay. It's alright. And also, why do I have to do one mission on the floor below, then come back up to the floor above, and then come back down to the floor below, and then I'm gonna go back up to the floor above again? It's just like, I don't get it. It's just like, is that? Are you actually insane? Well. Want to run on the straights, obviously. Yay! It's just gonna be puzzle rooms like this. I just don't see why you wouldn't just line them all up. Really. It's hardly a dungeon. I suppose I can just do this, right? What's heavier, the same amount of steel or the same amount of feathers? I understand what you're trying to say, and here's the answer, but the same amount of steel or the same amount of feathers does not. You're trying to say what? I mean, it's classic, right? What's heavier? A kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers? Well, they're both a kilogram because it's a measurement of weight, right? So obviously. But you're not saying that. You're saying, what's this? If you have the same amount of steel and the same amount of feathers, well, obviously steel's way heavier. If you have a bar of steel and a bar of feathers, like the same, in a bag of each, it's obviously going to be steel. Oh, it is incorrect. Oh, God. I thought it was bad translation, but I am the bad translation. Oh, now I get to do... Oh, no, I've got the run. I've got the run ability. Well, I get to do all that again because of... I assumed that the game was bad, but actually, it was trying to be clever. I still think it's a pretty poor riddle, but... I mean, it's a poor riddle because it's not a riddle, is it? It's just trying to confuse you. With that classic kind of saying. I don't know what you want then. If it's not steel. Feathers? You want me to say feathers? If the answer's feathers and it's because of a dumb joke, I'm going to immediately turn this game off. I don't think it's worth our time if that's the case. If it wants us to redo an area 3 times to tell a stupid joke, I just don't. I don't think we're gonna get more of this done. Interact. What's heavier, the same amount of steel or the same amount of feathers? Feathers, obviously. Your answer is correct. Because the feathers are made out of steel. I've played funny games before. I have. And I laugh. I do laugh outside of these demo streams. I'm you know, I'm quite generally a happy person. I know sometimes I don't come off as such when I'm crying about these demos sometimes. But I like to I like to tell the odd bad joke, you know? Frequently actually, I would say. But when a game like this that already is kind of pushing it with its design and its just awkwardness gets you to die 3 times and run back through a dungeon to tell just the shittest joke. It's not worth it. It's not worth your time. You could be doing anything else. You could be playing another game, a game that you enjoy. You could be playing one of the other 100 hilarious games. You could be playing Frog Detective. You could just be having a grand old time. But instead, they feel the need to do this. I mean, there's better ways to do it. There's just better ways to do it. I mean, look at the Sphinx in Mario Odyssey. It asks you some questions, and you've got to know the answers to them, right? Whatever. How many sides does this temple have, or whatever? How many... whatever. But then it asks something about its face or something stupid, and it's like, oh, how did you know? Because its nose had actually like broken off, and it's somewhere in the desert, and you've got to answer a question about it. And it's just something like that, but it's funny because it makes sense, and you're gonna see that in the desert and take note of it because it's weird before you speak to that Sphinx, right? And so the joke is kind of it's on the Sphinx, it's not on the player, and it's not just a random dumb question. It's something that you've taken notice of because you're exploring the game, and then you answer it. This is just, you're never gonna get that correct unless you just assume the game is trying to be stupid and answer the stupidest answer. It just hasn't earned it. I hate this shit because it hasn't earned it. As a game, it hasn't earned wasting my time. You know Undertale and stuff, it does some weird things, you know. Doki Doki Literature Club, they both like mess with the player, but it's earned it by that point. This hasn't earned anything yet. It's just wasting your time, man. It's just wasting your time. And even if it's 12 seconds to get back, it's not worth it. The joke's not worth it. And it doesn't even make fucking sense. Because if the steel feathers are made out of steel, and you've got the same amount of steel or steel feathers, isn't the solid chunk of steel going to be more? Isn't that going to weigh more anyway? So it's not even a smart joke. It's just dumb as hell. I realize I'm complaining about essentially what is a baby's first Zelda attempt, but still, it's annoying. It's annoying because babies shouldn't have to deal with this. Alright, this is not good. Alright, there we go. We're good. And now we get to go through the bottom part here. Go out of a fresh new door for some reason. Get a new ability, or get a key, or something. As a character that we're not even playing the game as. Just, trying to do like a Majora's Mask thing over here. Become invulnerable to damage for a few seconds. Costs 20 mana. Great. I wonder what puzzle that's going to get us through. On the other floor. Isn't it funny how there's a puzzle on this floor, then you've got to go up a floor to do a puzzle, then you've got to come back down a floor to do another puzzle, and you've got to go back up to the other floor to do the other puzzle? Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool, Vincent? I'll stop berating a child's game. But still, they need to know. They need to know. It's better. I think it's better to be honest about how I felt about an experience. I think that's fair. If they want that to be a joke to be really silly and I'm just not the right audience for it, well, there you go, right? But it's better that they know how I felt than to just not say anything at all. Guess I'll wait here for my mana to fill up. It's one down. Like playing Space Invaders over here. Ugh. Got ya. Now you're dead. I think I'm gonna play the Final Fantasy VII remake when my new PC comes. I'm gonna buy it on PC. I've been told to play it for a long time. Oh, is that what the... Oh, that was a flame tower? Well, the thing, it wasn't shooting flames, and I thought it was something I could interact with. It wasn't shooting flames. So, that's not on me. That was the game taking too long to load. That's what I say. That's what I say. It wasn't shooting flames. I've been told by many people to play it. And I was gonna, I mean, I obviously, I pre-ordered it. I pre-ordered it with the big special super edition. Because I love Final Fantasy VII. There we go. Ah, it's different now. They turn off and on with the blades, I see. There we go. That's how you do that. Are these all going to turn off now? Nope. Okay. Well, we can turn invincible and invisible. Ah! What the hell? Obviously going to need to turn invincible for that. Shoot it! 3, 4, 5. Shoot it! And we're done. I think. Oh no, there's this extra room. Ah! Ugh. I've got to get up there and I've got to watch the ball hit it or it doesn't count because they disappear. Well, he's dead, at least. Ah! I mean, I could just wait for... The problem is I can just wait for my mana to come back as well. And just, like, shoot them and be invincible. But that's boring. I don't want to do that. But that... You know what I mean? I feel like that's what it wants me to do. But if you want me to do that, just give me a spot right here that refills my mana instantly. Don't make me do this. This is dumb. Guess we're waiting for his mana to refill. Yeah, Vincent, I know, buddy. I know, man. I know, I'm telling you, I know. Don't need to look at me like that. Okay, he's gonna continue to do so, though. Okay. Hey, we did it. Who would have thunk? This is found. Or we can just tank a hit. I couldn't be bothered waiting again. Let's go. So fun destroying all these. Lots of rewards. Love it. Feels good. Is this gonna be a green key? emerald, even better. Because it's an emerald dungeon, actually. I should have known that. Do we even do the boss as this guy? This just seems pretty mean of this this hero that we're playing as to just risk this guy's life the whole time. Guess that's the way Shalnor works. She's kind of a bitch. Hello, I'm a Tiki. Tikelius, the Tiki Elder, you. You don't fool me, I know you are an imposter, you sus bastard. You must have come here to steal secrets to my chocolate chip cookies. No, I've come for the, No, you don't get to speak, thief. I shall reduce you to ash. Oh my god, I do 5 damage a shot. Are you insane? Am I doing 10 damage a shot, actually? Yeah. Can I? Mana regeneration. More mana. Can't do this. Seeing dark rooms. I guess. Healing, health. So I should at least get mana, like, more. More mana. I have more mana and I get it faster. I wish casting speed could be improved. But what are you gonna do? Well, only another 43 to go. Who thought this was reasonable? 41. 39, baby. 39 hits on the boss? What is this? Remember when bosses used to be 3 hits? I remember. Hey, Goop. Ah! That was a new attack. Can I shoot at an angle? Can. That's nice. Although it doesn't really work. There we go. Whee! Wish I had better mana. Only 24 shots to go! Ah, 21. Ugh, 20! We got him. We got you. Ah. Just wasted 5 mana, douchebag. Ah. I did go up at an angle, but it's hard to trigger it. Oh my god. This guy sucks. Ugh. I like how he, like, into the ether. Into his teleportation spell. Into his little misty step. 17. Oh my god. That were good. 13 more. Oh. We can get him. We can get him. 10 more. I'll need 50 mana to kill him. 9 more. 8. Let's go. Ah, you bastard. 6. Not 5. Ah! I guess we're just gonna dodge right now and wait until he does the thing again in the middle of the room. Like this. And then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3 more shots. We've got 1 shot. We've got 2 shots. 1, 2, 3, bitch! 60 shots on this guy. And he only hit us once. Alright. He was a green tiki all along. Oh, my head. Hey, what happened? You look different. The evil, it's gone. You cured me. Oh, yeah, that's what we were doing. You're welcome, mate. All in a day's work. Good job. You'll hear the rest of this dialogue in the release version. Oh, thanks for playing the demo. Don't forget to wishlist the game on Steam. But I didn't get to play the game. I got to play this dungeon, and every single dungeon, I guess, is going to be different. I didn't even get to play as Shalnor, dude. They even fight a single guy as Shalnor. Why? Why would you make this your demo? I'm not even playing as the character. The titular character. It's madness. It wasn't bad. It wasn't that bad. It had some dumb things, of course. It had some bad design, of course. But the game itself, on a very basic level, was fun. You know what? Low 3 or high 2? What do you... I think a very low 3. I think it's, you know, it's middle of the road, but it needs... Doesn't have any spark at all, really. It just seems very generic and simple. Yes, you get to play as a little different character, but I mean... because I didn't get to see the rest of the demo, it just feels like, well, this is the game. I'm just playing as this guy now. Leveling up and stuff, yes. I mean, very original. There's just not much here. I mean, making the food and stuff, that's something. It's the crafting, but I just don't really care. Mogrin, food buff, nothing. Oh, the blessing. You can only take one blessing at a time. I see. It's just a little weird. It's just a little weird. I mean, the orc. I'm glad we did get to play as this guy, because that orc is ugly as fuck. She's ugly, dude. But this little tiki guy is cooler. Oh my god. Oh, you can look around, but you've got to stand still when you're doing it. Oh my god. I was wondering why it wasn't working, because I thought it said something about looking around. Anyway. Yeah, I think it's just... I mean, I wish we got to play the game more instead of playing this dungeon. It's nice that we got to see a dungeon, but seeing the game and the dungeon would have been good. So we can see, you know, well, this is what it's going to kind of like divvy up into. You're going to be doing this some of the time, you're going to be doing this some of the time. Each dungeon's going to be unique, but you've also got to explore the overworld as her. And, you know, this is what you're doing, but we just didn't get any of that. It was weird. So I think a 3. Yeah, a 3. I think that's fair. It was still fun enough. It was just a little babyish, a little annoying at times. Shalnor Legends 2. Each IO if you want to play it.